Hey, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, I fix sailboats, or I try to anyways. Today we have this sailboat missing the keel. The keel is back here somewheres, and I plan to try to reattach this using fiberglass. This is what happens when disaster strikes. A snowstorm collapsed the roof of the warehouse, destroying this sailboat. A boat that helped disabled sailors experience the freedom of the water. As you can see, the damage was quite extensive and it was deemed too expensive to fix. But I refuse to let this boat be lost forever. So the first step is to grind back or sand down the gel coat. So we expose the clear fiberglass so we can see any of these cracks. These cracks will need to be addressed. We'll probably grind them out. When we lay the new piece of fiberglass, we'll go from inside and reapply some more fiberglass to make sure that there's none of these cracks. Not sure if the camera will capture it, but you can see the stress cracks in the gel coat. And that is those white lines. Those are cracks in the fiberglass. So there's a few cracks.
A few?
Nothing major.
What?
Again, like I said, we're going to end up covering the whole thing with a sheet of fiberglass. The keel will end up sanding the same way, a huge strip around the top. So the next step is to glue the back of this keel together. What I need to do is clean this, sand this with sandpaper, clean all the surfaces inside, and I'll mix a thickened epoxy inside. We'll squeeze it, we'll keep it closed with clamps overnight. It'll get hard, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Hey, it's the next day in my very dusty shop. This stuff is pretty good. It's I did a bit of reading on it, and it's called polyester adhesive or thickened polyester adhesive. Anyways, so we'll take these clamps off, just kick off the biggest pieces of adhesive that's still stuck on, and we'll start fitting the fin back onto the hull of the boat. We'll straighten it out, and we'll see how far we can get before putting fiberglass. There's still a bit of sanding on the top of the keel. I want to bring it way down so that we can blend in the fiberglass pretty good. So yeah, let's see what we can do today. So I've probably changed my mind about 10 times on how to do this layup, but I think I've come up with a pretty good plan. I have two different types of fiberglass. The first one is what we call a matte fiberglass. All the strands are going into 10,000 different directions. And the second type of fiberglass I'm using is this woven fiberglass. And as you can see, these are woven into a pattern. Now, for that matte fiberglass, somebody told me that you could split this into two. If you think your matte fiberglass is too thick, you can actually peel these two pieces apart. Now you have two pieces of matte fiberglass, and they're not as thick. So I'll be doing that. Now, for this layup, I want to start with a matte fiberglass, just covering about an inch wider than the whole crack. The second layer that I'll be doing is what we call a woven. This woven piece, I want to extend it about an inch, maybe an inch and a half wider than the first layer of matte fiberglass. And by alternating these, it's giving me more strength so that the heel doesn't detach from the hull. Now, the third layer will be alternating we'll be alternating matte, woven, matte, and going with a fourth layer to finish woven. So it'll be matte, woven, matte, woven. I know there's probably many different ways to do this. It's how I plan on doing it. If you guys have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. Now, in the next video, I'll go and cut out all the pieces that I'll need, the full length, going step by step, wider and wider. I'll also go on the other side and we'll have to put some support. Let me know if you want to help. Please subscribe and reach out to me. We can figure out a way for you to join this project. See you next time.